On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Rabbi.
A Jewish religious leader or a Jewish scholar or teacher.
Examples:
Son of a rabbi. The city's communal rabbi. The chief rabbi chanted a prayer.
Shambles.
A state of complete disorder, chaos, or ruin, an utter mess or failure.
Examples:
Financial shambles. Organizational shambles. After the party, the house was in shambles and needed much cleaning.
Crib.
A small, enclosed bed for a baby, typically on rockers.
Examples:
Crib bed. Baby crib. She put the baby in the portable crib for a nap.
Tectonic.
Relating to the structure of the Earth's crust and the large-scale processes that occur as a result of movements within it.
Examples:
Tectonic valleys. A tectonic earthquake. The tectonic plates shifted, causing an earthquake.
Precarious.
Not securely held or in position, dangerously unstable or uncertain, dependent on chance or uncertain conditions.
Examples:
Precarious job. Precarious financial situation. She had a precarious hold on the ladder and was afraid to move.
Atrocity.
Brutal act, an extremely wicked or cruel act.
Examples:
Commit atrocity. Cold-blooded atrocity. The atrocity of the war left many children orphaned.
Extremism.
The holding of extreme political or religious views, actions or beliefs that fall outside of what is considered acceptable or reasonable.
Examples:
Violent extremism. Political extremism. The rise of far-right extremism has sparked concern among many civil rights organizations.
Detonate.
To explode or cause to explode, to set off a sudden or dramatic series of events.
Examples:
Detonate a missile. Detonate a plan. The bomb squad had to detonate the suspicious package found at the train station.
Eyebrow.
The hair arc over each eye in humans.
Examples:
Raise her eyebrows. Eyebrow cosmetics. She raised an inquiring eyebrow towards me.
Christ.
The man that Christians believe is the prophet and the Son of God, and whose life and sermons form the basis for Christianity.
Examples:
Teaching of Christ. Before Christ. Christmas is the day to celebrate the birth of Christ.
Extremist.
A person who holds extreme political or religious views and who is willing to use violent or illegal methods to promote those views.
Examples:
extremist political views, radical extremist. The extremist group planned a series of violent attacks to push its agenda.
Cynical.
Believing that people are motivated by self-interest, distrustful of human sincerity or integrity.
Examples:
cynical remarks, cynical worldview. He was very cynical and didn't believe anything anyone said unless he saw evidence for himself.
Subordinate.
Of lower rank or importance, often used to describe a person in a position of inferiority or inferior status, serving as a secondary or supporting element to something else.
Examples:
subordinate position, subordinate role. The CEO's subordinate employees were expected to follow his instructions without question.
Stigmatize.
To accuse, condemn, or openly or formally consider somebody or something as not deserving respect.
Examples:
stigmatize the deviant as criminal. Stigmatize him as a swindler. She was stigmatized by society because she had a child out of wedlock.
Semitic.
Relating to the group of languages that includes Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic, spoken by the peoples of the Middle East and North Africa.
Examples:
anti-Semitic movement, Semitic culture. The Semitic languages include Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic.
Pernicious.
Causing harm or destruction, often in a subtle or gradual way.
Examples:
pernicious effect, pernicious disease. The pernicious influence of the corrupt officials had a detrimental effect on the town.
Ism.
A specific doctrine, theory, or ideology, a suffix used to form nouns indicating a practice, doctrine, or theory.
Examples:
the diversity of isms, different isms. The professor discussed the impact of various isms on society and how they have shaped our world.
Institutionalize.
To establish or make something a part of an institution, equals a place such as a university, hospital, etc.
Examples:
institutionalize a system, institutionalize customary laws. The new policy aims to institutionalize the use of renewable energy sources.
Rote.
Repetition of something to the point of memorization, especially of facts, without fully understanding it.
Examples:
rote memorization, learn by rote. The students were taught math facts through rote repetition but struggled to apply them to new problems. Perfunctory. Carried out with minimal effort or interest, done as a routine or duty without enthusiasm, care, or attention to detail, lacking thoroughness or sincerity.
Examples:
Perfunctory greeting. Perfunctory task. His perfunctory apology did not seem sincere at all.
Devoid.
Completely lacking or free from something.
Examples:
Devoid of life. Air devoid of pollution. The room was devoid of any furniture or decorations.
Proclaim.
To announce or state something publicly and forcefully.
Examples:
Proclaim victory. Proclaim law. The leader proclaimed a state of emergency in the country.
Intensify.
To increase or make something increase in extent or strength.
Examples:
Intensify diplomatic efforts. Intensify a good relationship. Rebels have pledged to intensify the armed struggle against the dictatorship.
Rite.
A formal or ceremonial act or set of acts performed in a traditional or prescribed way, a religious or spiritual ceremony or practice.
Examples:
Perform the rite. Rite of passage into adulthood. The bishop performed the rite of consecration for the new church.
Remnant.
A small remaining quantity of something, considered separately from what has been lost or destroyed, a surviving piece or fragment of something.
Examples:
Remnant of the past. Remnants of fabric. The only remnant left of the ancient civilization was the crumbling ruins of their temples.
Revelry.
Lively and noisy festivities, typically involving drinking, dancing, and general merrymaking, a celebration marked by indulgence and enjoyment.
Examples:
Revelry in the streets. Festival revelry. The street was filled with revelry on New Year's Eve.
Mindless.
Lacking in awareness, thought, or attention, done without thinking or consideration, pointless or empty-headed.
Examples:
Mindless task. Mindless entertainment. Mindless scrolling on social media can be a time waster.
Jealousy.
A feeling of resentment or bitterness towards someone because they have something that you desire.
Examples:
Jealousy feeling towards another person. Burn with jealousy. His jealousy of his brother's success caused a rift in their relationship.
Wane.
To decrease in size, strength, or intensity.
Examples:
Wane over time. Wane in popularity. The fragrance of this material wanes over weeks to months.
Synagogue.
A Jewish house of worship, typically consisting of a hall for prayer and study and often containing a sanctuary, a social hall, and a collection of administrative offices.
Examples:
Reconstructed synagogue. Historical synagogue. We attended services at the local synagogue during the high holidays.
Mosque.
A Muslim place of worship that usually has a minaret equals slender tower with balconies.
Examples:
Domed mosque. The sacred mosque. Jumeirah Mosque is one of the most beautiful buildings in the United Arab Emirates.
Disgust.
A strong feeling of dislike or disapproval.
Examples:
Public disgust. Show disgust at his actions. He was filled with disgust and fear for the threat of war.
Lifeless.
Without life, dead.
Examples:
Fall lifeless. A lifeless corpse. The plant had a lifeless appearance, indicating that it was not getting enough water.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
Environmental determinant. A determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Reclaim.
To take back something previously lost, given, or paid, or ask to have it back.
Examples:
Reclaim a competitive position. Reclaim land from the sea. You may be entitled to reclaim some tax.
Jewish.
Of or related to people whose traditional religion is Judaism.
Examples:
Jewish history. Jewish culture. My friend is a Jewish woman who celebrates Hanukkah every year.
Purposeful.
Having a specific aim or purpose, determined.
Examples:
Purposeful series of actions. At a purposeful pace. She had a purposeful look and was determined to complete the task.
Imaginative.
Having or showing new and creative ideas.
Examples:
Capable of imaginative creation. Imaginative as a child. She is a hard worker, but not very imaginative.
Atheist.
A person who does not believe in the existence of a god or gods.
Examples:
Atheist community. Professed atheist. She was an atheist and did not believe in any form of religion.
Quitter.
A person who gives up easily or does not have the determination to finish what they have started.
Examples:
Easy quitter. Serial quitter. He was labeled as a quitter after he abandoned the project halfway.
Audacious.
Showing a willingness to take bold risks or to do something that is considered unconventional or daring, marked by originality, creativity, or boldness.
Examples:
audacious stunt, audacious decision. The young entrepreneur had an audacious plan to start his own company.
Reinvent.
To change something so drastically that it looks to be completely new.
Examples:
reinvent local dishes. Reinvent our life. They have tried to reinvent their grocery stores.
Rethink.
To consider again a plan, idea, etc., especially to change it.
Examples:
rethink a marketing plan. Rethink the role of the manager. We have to rethink our company's product lineup for further growth.
Catholic.
Universal and including many different types of things, related to or associated with the part of the Christian Church that has the Pope as its leader.
Examples:
Catholic in his tastes. The Catholic Church. Sociologists are now interested in Catholic world peace.
Coexist.
To live or exist together at the same time in the same place.
Examples:
coexist with nature. Coexist with diversity. The different species can coexist in the same ecosystem by filling different niches and using different resources.
Vengeance.
The act of punishing or harming someone in return for something harmful that they have done.
Examples:
vengeance justice. Wreak vengeance. He sought vengeance for the wrongs done to him.
Nun.
A woman who has taken religious vows and is a member of a monastic community.
Examples:
nun habit. Meditating nun. The cloistered nun devoted her life to serving the poor and marginalized.
Traverse.
To cross or move through a land or water area.
Examples:
traverse the region. Traverse a vast extent of sea. Approximately 1,000 automobiles traverse the bridge every day.
Ethos.
The set of beliefs and attitudes that belong to a particular community, nation, ideology, or a person.
Examples:
ethos of science. Corporate ethos. Medical students need to acquire not only knowledge, but also a professional ethos of a doctor.
Revitalization.
The process of giving new life or energy to something.
Examples:
revitalization project. Revitalization of humanity. The revitalization of the downtown area brought new life to the community.
Rubble.
Fragments of rock, stone, or other materials that remain after a building or other structure has been destroyed or demolished, the remains of something that has been broken down or destroyed.
Examples:
Clear away rubble. Rubble-strewn road. After the earthquake, the city was left in a pile of rubble.
Numb.
Unable to feel physical sensation and movement, not showing human feeling or sensitivity.
Examples:
Numb with cold. A numb mind. My left arm became numb.
Apathy.
Lack of emotion, concern, or enthusiasm.
Examples:
Apathy in the election. Political apathy. The global economic crisis has led to pervasive apathy and powerlessness.
Anguish.
Severe physical or emotional pain or suffering, distress or mental agony.
Examples:
Anguish and pain. Emotional anguish. She suffered from a deep sense of anguish following the loss of her loved one.
Defiance.
Behavior characterized by an open refusal to obey someone or something.
Examples:
Fierce defiance. Adopt an attitude of defiance. He acted in defiance of our decision.
Pessimism.
A tendency to see the worst in things and anticipate adverse outcomes. A belief that the world is generally bad or that something will go wrong more often than it will go right.
Examples:
Deep pessimism. Sense of pessimism. The CEO's constant pessimism about the company's future affected employee morale.
Constrain.
To restrict or limit someone or something's freedom or ability to do something.
Examples:
Constrain his freedom. Constrain information flow. The political situation constrained the country's economic growth and foreign relations.
Expansive.
Large or wide in extent or scope, friendly and open and willing to talk.
Examples:
With an expansive spirit. Expansive ocean views. The company has an expansive network of offices and locations around the world.
Rev.
A measure of the rate at which an engine or motor rotates, often expressed in revolutions per minute, RPM, verb, to increase the number of rotations per minute.
Examples:
Low rev engine. Rev up the crowd. He stepped on the gas pedal, and the engine released a loud rev.
Moss.
A small, soft plant that grows in a low, compact layer, often on the ground or on rocks.
Examples:
green moss, moss garden. Moss grows in damp, shaded areas and is often found on the forest floor.
Preach.
To deliver a religious or moral message to an audience.
Examples:
preach the gospel, preach to the masses. The pastor preached about the importance of forgiveness.
Paradox.
A statement, situation, or person that has two opposite facts or features and therefore seems impossible, is difficult to understand, or is strange.
Examples:
French paradox. The paradox of the heap. There are many theories to explain this paradox.
Powerless.
Lacking power, strength, or authority, unable to act or effect change.
Examples:
powerless position, powerless in the organization. During the hurricane, we felt powerless against the winds and rain.
Prostrate.
Lying flat, face down, or completely stretched out on the ground, physically or emotionally incapacitated or overcome, completely submissive or humble.
Examples:
prostrate position, prostrate form of prayer. After a long day of work, he lay prostrate on the couch, completely exhausted.
Conspire.
To plan or plot together secretly, especially with an evil or unlawful purpose.
Examples:
conspire his ruin, conspire to corner the market. The group of friends conspired to pull a prank on their teacher.
Impotent.
Lacking power or ability to change things or to influence a situation.
Examples:
an impotent feeling, sexually impotent. Modern medicine was largely impotent against the disease.
Interconnect.
To connect similar things.
Examples:
directly interconnect with those systems. Human activities interconnect with the environment. Our system can now interconnect with other databases.
Devastate.
To wreck a place or an area or cause significant damage.
Examples:
devastate an area, devastate the economy. Earthquakes can also trigger tsunamis, which devastate coastal areas.
Oppress.
To treat people in a cruel and authoritarian way, especially by denying them the same freedoms, rights, etc. as other people.
Examples:
oppress the minority, oppress the people with force. Historically, many countries have often oppressed certain religions to gain the support of the majority of the population.
Individualism.
The habit or principle of being independent and self-reliant.
Examples:
rampant individualism, nation of individualism. An ethic of individualism encourages people to make choices based on their values and beliefs rather than the values and beliefs of the group or society.
Harass.
To annoy, torment, or pester persistently, to subject someone to repeated or chronic attacks or unwelcome attention.
Examples:
harass the enemy, harass with constant criticism. She was constantly harassed by her ex-boyfriend and had to get a restraining order.
Transphobia.
Prejudice, discrimination, or hostility towards transgender people or people who do not conform to traditional gender roles or expectations.
Examples:
overcome transphobia, experience transphobia. Discrimination and harassment against transgender individuals is a form of transphobia still prevalent in many parts of the world.
Burgeon.
To grow or develop rapidly, especially in a healthy or vigorous way.
Examples:
burgeon rapidly, burgeon from every corner. The city's art scene has been burgeoning recently, with new galleries and exhibitions popping up regularly.